And if you want to list your home anywhere in entire great-looking North Alabama, call Mark Moody today over at Marmac Real Estate, 250-6009. Give Mark a call. He will be with us tomorrow. Mark Moody is one of the best, most respected real estate agents ever in North Alabama. He's looking for your listings. He can probably sell your house, list it soon. So give Marmac Real Estate a call today. Mark Moody, be with us tomorrow to talk all about it. All right, we're replaying some of Johnny Evans stuff. We'll talk more about that later on this morning. Man, it's amazing to see grandfather clock and texts and everything. And Johnny, like I said, passed away 2 days ago. Funeral today at 3 o'clock at Berry Hill Funeral Home on North Parkway. We're going to go travel down Ricketts Road in just a little bit. But this morning also on ABC, after I saw the chicken diaper story, they did a thing on purses. Now, this is Gloria's purse. It weighs probably... And she can never find anything in here.
I can. You can't.
Well, no, I can't. This weighs, what, 8, 9 pounds?
8 pounds. A little
A gallon of milk weighs 8.6 pounds. So this is like toting a gallon of milk around with you all day. Yeah.
Well, it's good for your arms.
But it also throws your spine out of whack.
It's good for your arms. Keep your arms in shape.
Some men carry a wallet. I've never carried one.
I don't carry it a lot, though. Once I get somewhere, it sits in the corner.
Well, because you're carrying a baby, a diaper bag, and a purse. That kind of, you don't have to go to the gym. You work out a lot like that. So
that helps.
Yeah, there's that. All right. Dear Jamie time this morning before we travel down Ricketts Road. Says, Dear Jamie, I'm a self-employed general contractor. Well, I'm self-employed too.
Yes, you are.
And have been successful for the most part for what I do. Well, my wife works in the mortgage industry. Well, because of the downturn in the economy, she hasn't worked in 3 years. After her mom provided her with some financial help for my business 8 months ago, she decided she wanted to work for me doing the office work and the bookkeeping, same as you did in the beginning with me.
Yeah.
The problem is she doesn't show up till late in the afternoon, stays only a short time, and doesn't do any work, then leaves. She constantly refuses to then she rushes to pay the bills at the end of the month and everything like that. Although my wife is college educated, she really can't handle this job. Her work ethic is terrible. I started my company and I'm the boss, as it is here. Shut up, Frank. When she doesn't agree with me about something, she yells so loud, I'm sure the people that work next door can hear her.
I don't ever yell.
I've talked to her. Shut up. I've talked to her about this.
I don't ever yell.
I've tried to fire her, but she says she can't work for. She can work for my business. And if she can't work for me, I can't fire her. We might as well get divorced. I never wanted a partner anyway. Didn't ask for her. Didn't ask. Now I feel trapped with an employee from hell.
Sounds like they need to be just...
I love her, but I don't want a divorce. How can I get her to quit and still stay married to her?
Good luck with that one.
You're screwed.
Yes.
And not in a good way. She says, Dear Abby, your wife's behavior is immature and inappropriate. I mean, sometimes I have to deal with these same subjects.
Everyone in the room is laughing right now.
There's 30 people in here. Which ones are you talking about?
All of them who know us.
If her being in your office is connected to the money her mother loans you, my advice is to repay it immediately before your wife's dabbling as a business partner disrupts your business even further. If you love her, the only thing holding your marriage together is allowing her to play at work in the office.
That paycheck.
I'm sorry to say you don't have much of a marriage. You need a loyal assistant.
They're hard to find.
You dang right they are. Now, I know a lot of my friends and clients, husband and wife, work together. Some hardly ever speak. Some stay into it all the time because they work together. Others, well, I know a bunch of people that work together, and they get along fine. Peggy and Bill down at Dixie Auto Park.
Yeah.
Roy and Gwen down at Herbs and More.
They just don't talk a whole lot.
Alan and Lisa over at Coleman Dental.
That's right.
Come think it, everybody advertised me, the wife works with them.
Gee.
What does that tell you? Hey, I want to give a shout out to one of my old-time best buddies this morning, Brad Stovall. I spent some time with Brad yesterday, and Brad, thanks for them T-shirts, but I ain't going to mention what they said. But anyway, Brad Stovall, open for business.
That's right.
So go by and visit him down there, and Brad, Roll Tide Brad. All right, we're going to take a break right now and go to travel down Ricketts Road. My buddy Jamie Ricketts. Hey, coming up in 2 weeks, next week, Tuesday, Travis Womack's going to make a live appearance here on the show.
August 20th, that's right.
And then we're going to be interviewing
Percy Sledge.
Percy Sledge coming up in about 2 weeks.
One of the Oak Ridge boys.
They got a big show coming up over to Marriott on the
Possibly.
20th, I do believe. Anyway, let's travel down Ricketts Road, and where he's going today, I think he's going to visit AC Junction again. We'll be back in just a moment. Y'all hang on.
Hey, I'm Jamie Ricketts. I've been wearing the bearings out, running up and down these here roads. Y'all come on with me, see what we can find.
Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault. Don't know the reason, stayed here all season. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo.
Hey, I'm Jamie. I'm on a service call, an appliance service call with a professional appliance repairman by day. But at night, like you just saw on the screen, they do something a little different at night. AC Junction, which is Chris Sanders here. Chris, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, Jamie. How you doing?
Good, man. Well, what are you doing?
Working on a dryer. You know, I work for a living at night playing music, and I have, for fun, I work on appliances.
Oh, is that how it goes? He
That's how it
works
is.
playing music
Yeah,
and appliances for fun.
Yeah, no, I work for All South Appliance Group. We are in Huntsville. Got a new showroom over on Commercial Drive. We just moved out of Madison, and we cover Birmingham, Montgomery, and Huntsville. And that's what I do for a living. Thoroughly enjoy it, and you can check them out at allsouthappliance.com. And now we'll talk about us.
Well, let's talk about what you guys are doing. Y'all play at all these restaurants. I'm sure there's a lot of people watching that's probably seen y'all at the maybe the restaurant in Athens. What was that?
Los Trojas. We play for all three of the Los Trojas's in Huntsville, Fayetteville, and Athens, and you can find it on lostrojas.com. And also La Fuente Mexican Restaurant in Lewisburg, and you can find them at lafuente.com. Links on our website as well. Of course, our website's acjunction.com. We have videos on there. We have links to YouTube. There's at least 30 videos over the last 7 years, which is how long we've been playing steady.
You guys, y'all play all genres of music, don't you? Country, old country, rock, hillbilly rock, or what?
Rap, thrasher. No.
Rap.
No, we do it's all family entertainment, so you can bring your kids out to any of our shows. You don't have to plug their ears. If we do a certain song, we intentionally will change words. There's some great songs out there that I wouldn't want my kids to hear some of the lyrics, so we'll change it up.
There you go.
So,
now, I heard a little birdie told me that you guys are doing a pretty good show this year at the fair, the Lincoln County Fair, one of the biggest, oldest fairs in the valley.
Absolutely. Tuesday night, September the 10th, the Lincoln County Fair in Fayetteville, Tennessee. We will be playing there in the stadium in the back. They have harness races. One of the few places left in the country that still does harness races. So if you've never been there, you need to make plans to bring the family. Between each race, there's about 10 or 15 minutes downtime, and we entertain the audience. This is our 4th year playing there, and we are so glad that they are having us back.
Well, that's awesome, Chris. Now, you guys, y'all do private parties and fundraisers, just any kind of function, pretty much?
Yeah, we do weddings, private parties, business, Christmas parties, corporate events, you name it, we can do it.
Well, guys, I'm going to have their website here on the screen. You guys can check it out, see their videos, get their contact information, shoot them an email, call the number, set these guys up to come do your event. Chris, I appreciate you letting me come out here and talk to you and sweat out here working on this dryer here.
Yeah, sometimes the utility rooms are a little warm.
I sure hope you can get this thing back together.
Yep, and I got that website wrong. If you need me to come work on your appliance, or if you need a new appliance, come see us down at All South Appliance, or go to myallsouth.com. That's the real address.
And I'll have those on the screen as well. Thank y'all. We'll see you next time.
I pulled in Nazareth, was feeling about half past dead. I just need to find a place where I can lay my head. Hey, mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? He just grinned and shook my hand, no was all he said. I'll take a load off Eddie, I'll take a load for free. take a load off Annie. Then you put the load right on me. I picked up my bags, went looking for a place to hide. When I saw Old Carmen and the devil walking.
I want to talk about a few things. I saw this picture this morning found it on my iPad. The terrifying moment an enraged female elephant charges a wildlife photographer.
Oh, wow.
This was over in New Delhi, India's Corbett National Park. They were taking pictures. They were in a Jeep, and that's the guy with the long limbs there. He's a wildlife photographer. This elephant came within a few feet of them by knocking their Jeep over. Go back to the elephant there, Brad. Look at that.
Look
now
at
that
how-
thing is charging hard.
Yes, it is.
Huh. I'd love to go over and see those elephants, but I'd be dang if I want to get that close to them.
I think, can't we see them closer than having to go to India?
Well, we can go to the zoo.
Yeah,
we
that'll
can go
work.
to the zoo. Coming up tomorrow, Gloria's got a special guest coming on first time. She's a makeup artist.
She is in Huntsville and very good at what she does. She's going to give some back-to-school tips, and she likes to have a lot of fun with makeup. She says you can't mess it up, and hopefully she'll be able to give us women some tips. What's the biggest thing we do wrong?
Well, some of
Ladies,
us
don't
guys wear
sleep in
makeup too.
Do what?
Some of the guys wear makeup too.
Oh, yeah,
All
powder.
right. We go back this morning as we've been sharing this photo. We got this video here. We found it with no sound. Early 60s, Johnny Evans started morning television, not morning television. This show was on in the afternoons. Johnny Evans show, then they later changed it. I think it was AGA, later changed to WAUY. That's Tex, most famous dummy in North Alabama. You know, like I said, what I'm going to say today when I speak at do Johnny's eulogy today at the funeral home, visitations at 1 o'clock at Berry Hill, funeral at 3, burial in Maple Hill Cemetery. Johnny, growing up, it was Country Boy Eddie, Benny Carl, Johnny Evans, and then later Grady Reeves came into the picture too. But
Another good one.
Johnny was one of the coolest guys I ever met in my life.
You met him when you were, what, 20?
Yeah, 20 years old first, then went to work with him when I was about 22 with Johnny, and it was just legendary. Got in sales. Johnny taught me a lot. Johnny was one of a kind. He was kind of like the Paul Newman of the local television industry, and had quite a career. Passed away 2 days ago. Funeral today. Johnny, more so probably than anybody in television, was my mentor. And it is an honor today to go over there today and to see a bunch of our old folks from Channel 31 and hear what they've got to say about the legend you see behind me. And a lot of you folks, and thank you, Pete, for sending it to me yesterday. A lot of you, I talked to Floyd Johnson yesterday, police chief here. He was on the Benny Carl show and on the Johnny Evans show. I never made it to be on the show. However, I watched it every day, as did a lot of you folks my age and growing up in this part of the country. But we had a tremendous loss with the loss of our friend Johnny Evans. Johnny's real name was Johnny Osborne. His stage name was Johnny Evans. And
What's
like
your real
I said,
name?
man, and Tex is still around, according to his wife Helen, and so is Grandfather Clark.
Yes. What's your real name?
I use my real name, so James Raleigh Cooper,
Cooper.
would be the
Oh,
real
James.
name, but I don't think that's probably appropriate. So that's why I stick with just plain old Jamie,
Cooper.
a living legend
Oh, my
now.
goodness.
So anyway, I'll see a lot of y'all at the funeral today, and it'll be a sad affair, but at the same
Okay.
time, it'll be a celebration of life.
He lived a good life.
And then we'll see y'all bright and early tomorrow morning. Gotta go.
Have a good day.